How's it going, everyone? I'm Game Master 648, and welcome to Those Nights at Fredbear's, the 2015 remake demo. Finally, it's here! I've been waiting for this game since August of 2024. My God, I've been following this game for a year now. Subtitles on. I'm in the mood to get scared. Yeah, so the game is out, the demo is out, but the full game, I'm still waiting for it. Oh man, I can't wait for this. Fredbear's Family Diner. Yeah, I did follow this game on Discord. Charlotte Emily. Thomas Edwards. Jennifer. Can't say that name, it's too hard. David Miller. This game was released by Salamence. Every time I say Salamence, it reminds me of that Pokemon character, Salamence. I did play the new Destiny of Those Nights at Fredbear's by Rafne. But still. Isn't there like a flashlight?
Hey Julio, listen, I want to apologize again for the super short notice that you're working the night shift for this last week before the renovations. I had this week booked off several months in advance for my sister's wedding, and Damien just quit. At least I assume so. He doesn't answer his phone, and he hasn't written anything in to say he's leaving, so I guess he just kind of saved enough to quit? I don't know. But that left us with just you. Not ideal, but you are the only person qualified enough for the job out of everyone. Good thing is, you get a bit of extra pay. Before anything else, though, I gotta do the legal stuff. I'm sure you got all of this in person when you started during the day, but now you're gonna get the night security version because there are some differences. Alright, I'll say we're good when you want to tune back in. Alright, let's see. Oh god, here we go. Welcome to Fredbear's Family Diner, where you are lucky enough to be a part of the most talented team of employees in Showbiz Pizza. Here you will make great connections with your community and serve the public alongside our star-studded cast of mascots that have warmed the public hearts for so long. Fredbear's Family Diner is owned under Fredbear Entertainment, and as such you are subject to all rules and regulations within the company's provided handbook, including but not limited to harassment in the workplace, discrimination against other employees, theft of company property, tampering with company property, and all other subsections outlined in the employee behavior section inside it. Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for any damage to personal property or injuries to employees, including medically definable disabilities caused by equipment during or after work hours. Fazbear Entertainment is not liable to pay any personal or private insurance companies for any incident involving the serious injury or death of any person or persons on the premises of any location that would be theirs, and are furthermore not liable to pay or compensate any employee or guests who suffer any injury caused by equipment on the premises. Okay, that's good. Alright, we're good. The night shift shouldn't really be any different to your usual day, except that the place is empty, or it should be. That's your job, actually. Keep it empty. You should have a company-provided flashlight with you. Handy to have, but it chews through batteries quicker than Damien went through body bites. If it runs out, you do work in a restaurant with some pretty high-tech stuff. There's bound to be some spare batteries lying around somewhere. Oh, speaking of batteries, the power does tend to be finicky, to say the least. So, if there are any issues, like if the lights start flickering, just use the monitor at the back of the office to shut it all down, and then switch it back on again. Alright, boss says it messes with the reserve power generator. Listen, I couldn't make this shit, but since I am halfway across the world for this wedding, I am awake and able to help you out. So just call me back if you need me. Alright? Thanks again, Julio. Good luck this week. Oh, and before I forget, there's a curtain in the party room on the west side of the main dining room. Make sure it stays closed at all times, alright? Boss's orders. Alright. Call me back if you need anything.
Yeah. This game was made by Salamance, the guy who did Five Nights at Freddy's and Hello Neighbor crossover fan game called Nikki's Nightmare. If this game wasn't cancelled by Nixon years ago... Oh great, he was coming. Oh shoot. If Nixon's Those Nights at Fredbear's wasn't cancelled, we would have had this game a long time ago right now. But we didn't. So this is a remake to the original game by Nixon. Yeah, this game is a remake to Nixon's Those Nights at Fredbear's. You know, the guy who's...
Hey, Julio. Something bugging you? Yeah, maybe. I know the doll you're talking about, though. He's a little singing teddy bear, basically. His head even moves. Last I asked the boss about it, he said it's a prototype for a new toy he wants to make. So he keeps it in there for safekeeping away from any of the guests. Mr. Afton is always trying to save every penny he can when it comes to business. One of the ways he does this is to disconnect the building from the grid at night and run the bare minimum off of reserve power. It does something where it holds some of the excess from the daytime and then runs on it till the morning when it kicks back on around 6. Reserve power shouldn't cut out either, in case you were wondering. Not unless you're being excessive with the power system there. Those doors are released and held shut magnetically, which can eat at the power. And if you're not patrolling, checking for intruders, using the cameras the whole time instead, that'll also use a bunch. As long as you do all that, you'll be good. If it runs out, you'll just be in a dark building. Well, darker. Not like something horrific's gonna happen if it does. Try not to fall asleep.
Yeah, the game, Nixon, Those Nights at Fredbear's. You know Nixon, right? He's the guy that did The Joy of Creation and Those Nights at Rachel's. I did enjoy playing Nixon's Those Nights at Rachel's at 2016, back when I was 15 years old at the time. So yeah. Yeah, who keeps cameras in bathrooms? No one adds security cameras in bathrooms. It's too pervy.
Hello? Oh, right. At night they're switched to some sort of patrolling mode. I think the boss said it was to make sure their motors don't break. I don't know, I'm not an engineer. But I do know they won't hurt you, so just relax. Keep an eye out for anything weird. Make sure no one breaks in. That's odd. You should be on the approved personnel list. See, while they're patrolling, they also act as additional security guards.
Well, look at that! I won! I didn't got jump scared. Yeah, but I'm not gonna give myself a pat on the back yet. Night 2. So yeah, this game was originally made by Nixon. Like I said, the guy who did Those Nights at Rachel's and The Joy of Creation.
Hey Julio, glad you're still kicking. First night went okay, I hope. I won't take up a whole bunch of time talking again. I know you got stuff to take care of there. I just wanted to check in and see how things were going. And let you know about a couple of things I think I forgot to mention yesterday. So, first, I think I let you know about the curtain, making sure you keep it closed whenever, right? Perfect. I got a voicemail from day shift. Said the janitor also has the week off, so there might be some glasses and whatever lying around from the day before. You don't have to do anything with them if you don't want to, just letting you know in case you're confused why they're around. Oh, boss left me a voicemail too. Said that the night vision feature in the cameras was working again. It's just running off its own battery for right now, since it was on the fritz. Maybe you already figured that out. I was just letting you know, because when I left, the whole system was disconnected. Pretty neat tricks they got now, huh? Anyway, I'll let you go, pal. Don't pass out while you're there. I know you ain't used to the night hours yet. Don't forget, you can call me if you got any questions, right? See ya.
Yeah, so this game was made by Salamance, like I said. The first game I played by him was a Five Nights at Freddy and Hello Neighbors crossover fan game called Raven Brooks' Nikki's Nightmare. Spring Bonnie's moving, so I'm guessing Spring Freddy is too. I mean, it sucks that in the original Those Nights at Fredbear's by Nixon, we barely got to see Spring Bonnie move. We did saw the building. We did get to see the character moving around, but not Spring Bonnie moving.
Hey Julio, something bugging you? Hey, yeah, I did. They said you're in the system and everything should be working normally. So if they're chasing you, but not alerting the authorities, they might have a bug somewhere in their software. Bad news is they're busy with some of their other clients this week. They won't be able to come work on them till this weekend. So whatever's going on, you're kinda SOL. Try and steer clear of them for the rest of the week, alright? Anything else you need while you got me? Catch you later, Julio.
So we're playing as Julio. I'm gonna see how do I replace the battery? Oh, X for you to replace it. Throw distraction. Okay, so if you don't close the curtains in Fredbear, for Fredbear, this curtain, Fredbear's gonna come after you. Any other rebirth version of Those Nights at Fredbear's by Aiden, by someone, I don't know who. We did somehow ran into trouble with Fredbear before.
Hello, hello. Mr. Afton insists that that curtain remains shut. I imagine to be written up for snooping. It's probably just some proprietary hardware he doesn't want people swiping, right? He is really serious about keeping that curtain shut. I've got no idea why. If it, for whatever reason, opens up, just keep him happy and close it, would you? It isn't open right now, is it? Oh, yeah, Afton designed it with the heavy doors in case of emergencies. He's always been a big fan of the heavy-duty bunker kind of stuff. He's a bit of a crackpot. The magnet parts are kind of weird, but I think it was for fire safety, if I had to guess. Probably can't have a room with no way out in case the power cuts out. You'll get hot box in that thing real quick. Bye, pal.
Spring Freddy's not moving. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's coming! Come on! Come on! And I failed. Oh! You were killed by Spring Bonnie. Yeah, since there was nothing to hide in the bathroom. I'm still gonna keep going. Night 2.
Hey, Julio, glad you're still kicking. First night went okay, I hope. I won't take up a whole bunch of time talking again, I know you.
You can grab objects and throw them? Oh, that sounds amazing. Look. You can step on them. It's 1 a.m. Okay, so we saw this in the trailer, the first trailer and the second. I never reacted to the first trailer of this game because I've seen it in my own time. I saw the 6 a.m. demo on Halloween. I did a reaction to that one. Where's Spring Bonnie? In the men's section? Guess you have to go and you're gonna go. In the trailers, we did saw that we can hide underneath tables. Wonder if we can do that. Okay, so I didn't see any cars in the parking lot since we arrived at Fredbear's Family Diner. I wonder what happens if you stay underneath the table for too long. Okay. So instead of just running to the exit to escape, you just need to, like what you did in Those Nights at Fredbear's New Destiny, you need to wait till 6 a.m. to come and that's it. Oh! Oh, great. Peekaboo. He got me from underneath the table. This one's getting Mike Tyson. Okay, so Spring Bonnie can bend and look underneath tables. What? Okay, I can't. Okay, now this is a bug. This is a bug. I can't get into settings. Okay, so you can't leave because some iron bars are blocking the way. At what point did you think throwing something at Spring Bonnie was a good idea? I am. So there's no cameras in this hall or this hall. Oh, jeez. Okay, so he's up there at Cam 0, the front entrance. So we're still good. That took time. That's enough of that. I hope you all enjoyed. If you're new, subscribe today, leave a like, comment below. I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.